plans. Technology. Sorry, everybody. So yeah, we had a change of plans today. Dally couldn't end up making it tonight. So I'm going to do a deck review instead. I'm hoping she'll maybe be able to be on with me in the new year, and we'll still talk about Norse mythology and all that fun stuff. But I'm happy for you guys to be here with me tonight. I'm going to do a review, and actually it's a new deck. If you guys have watched the spa readings that I did with Gerald, you would have seen this deck already. And I'm actually going to be using them again next weekend as well for spa readings with Gerald once again, except we're going to have Tanis on this time instead of Deb H. So this is the deck. It's called Dream Affirmation Cards for the Whole Family. So they're actually not oracle cards. They are actually supposed to be used for affirmation cards for like children, teens, all that stuff. But I saw the illustrations and thought, I can use that like an oracle deck. And you'll see the size of the cards too. They're perfect for that. So the Dream Affirmation Cards for the Whole Family, it's done by Big Life Journal. That's where I got the cards from. There's 52 cards and one wooden stand. So this is what the stand looks like. I don't use it. I've kept it just in case, it's great for showing other, tarot cards, oracle cards. So it just has a slot there. It's made out of wood. It comes in the box. I took it out of the box just because, as I said, I'm not going to really be using it all that often. So yeah, that's the little wooden thing that it comes with. So the box is fairly large. Let me find a normal tarot deck here to show you. So this is another tarot deck I have. At some point, maybe I'll do a deck review of it as well. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. But you can see the box is a little bit larger, but that's because the wooden display was in the bottom part of it. So it is, you'll see the cards are about the same size as a normal kind of oracle tarot card. So I'm going to open it up. So this is the box. It says, dream big, believe in yourself, watch the magic unfold. So I actually cut down the paper just so that it fit the back of the box. So it was actually a bigger piece of paper. It was folded so that it had a little compartment for the wooden stand. Hi, Randy. Nice to see you. We had a little bit of a change of topic for tonight, but thanks for hanging out with me. I'm just doing a deck review. It's a show and tell on a specific deck, actually, that I got. I've been using it, and it's been working amazingly well, so I thought I'd show everybody because I'm loving the illustrations in this deck. They're absolutely beautiful. So I actually put my cards in a little bag. I got this from the dollar store, and it actually fits in the box pretty perfectly. So that's how I've been storing them. So I'll show you the cards. So just for comparison, I have this other tarot deck. So this is, I guess, what you would call like a normal kind of standard tarot card. So these cards, in comparison, are slightly shorter, not by much, and slightly wider, again, though, not by much. So they are fairly easy to shuffle. If you can shuffle a tarot card, you can definitely shuffle these. It's a nice cardstock too, nice and thick, but also still bendy. So they're really nice in the hand as far as shuffling. So maybe I'll do a deck review on that deck. It's my first actually tarot deck I ever bought. I struggle to read the tarot, so I don't use it very often, but I'll definitely have to show it to you because it's gilded. It has gold gilding on like every card, and it makes me happy. It makes the shiny lover in me happy. So this, I'm going to go through each card. So these are all affirmation cards. So they're not an oracle deck. They're not specifically an oracle deck. They weren't made for oracle card reading or tarot reading. But I saw them and thought, yeah, I think I could use those as an oracle deck and take meaning from the cards because the illustrations are amazing. Right? I don't know if you've watched Harry Potter at all, but I say the Niffler in me. It attracts the Niffler in me, so little gold shinies. Well, depending on how fast we get through this deck, maybe I can show you the other one too, and we can do both. So I'm going to show you each card and kind of talk about maybe some of the meanings that I tend to derive from them. But we'll go through each one. So the first one I have is I focus on what I can control and let go of the rest. So you can see its hands holding almost it looks like a heart of water. But if you think about the tarot, water represents emotion. But it also represents maybe like a mirror or looking at your one's reflection, because it says to focus on what I can control and let go of the rest. So letting that water filter through the hands. So as you can see, that's how you can get a couple different meanings. Also, there's ripples there. So maybe, talking about the effects you can have on others and those ripples in the water. Yay! Yeah, maybe I'll have to do some show and tell with that stuff too. I have a whole room upstairs. Actually, I have some ornaments on my tree too. As you can see, I have my Christmas. Other way, I have my Christmas tree all decorated behind me there. So the next card is my friendships are built on kindness and respect. So there's some cats there. It's a girl sitting on a swing. I think those are stars or could be snowflakes. There's that one. Me too, Randy. I like magic as well. The next one's mistakes are my stepping stones to learning and growth. See, and I absolutely love these illustrations. They're so colorful. So, this one we could talk about maybe finding your own path. As it says, making mistakes are stepping stones. So they're stepping stones, cobbles on that path. And then the next one after that says, every day I focus on doing my best. I know my best can look different every day. So the little person there rowing a boat. Next one is, I have the power to make all my dreams come true. So, potential, possibility. Looks like there's a person maybe playing a violin. Looks like a violin, and there's a waterfall there. The next one after that is, I appreciate the beauty around me. This is one of my favorite cards. It has the colorful tree. There's birds all around it and butterflies. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The next one after that is, just as the sun rises each morning, I wake up with a heart full of gratitude. I absolutely love this one where it's the sunrise and a rainbow, our blessings and counting our blessings, counting the miracles. And then the next one after that is, I stand up for what is right and fair, even if it is not easy. I love the stag, and it looks like it's holding the sun in its antlers. Oh, which one? This one, Randy? This one here? Yeah. I'd love to live in a world where there's trees that had all those colors. But yeah, I absolutely love this card too. Kind of reminds me of, the father figure or king of the forest in Bambi. But it looks like there's suns and other planets in the background there, and he's standing on a hill or a mountain. Next one is, I focus on positive thoughts and remember that I can handle anything. The next one after that is, in every situation, I find something to be grateful for. So it's actually an upside down umbrella, and there's rain and there's water and there's fish. So there's fish in the upside down umbrella. I can overcome any challenge that comes my way. So there's a little starfish there in the corner, but the big waves. Another one here, it says, it is my body and I choose what makes me feel safe. gorgeous lion. I love that illustration of the lion there. Right, Randy? Yeah, like I saw some of the illustrations of some of these cards, and I just right away was like, I need to get this. The next one is My World is Filled with Love. And you can see how you can use these as oracle cards if you're doing a tarot reading. You could definitely look at these cards and the complementary messages that they would have along with other cards that you pull. Next one is I have the courage to speak up if something doesn't feel right. So there's a child there, but looking into the water, there's a tiger. So this courage to stand up and speak up for yourself. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I love the messages as well. That's what's great about them being affirmation cards is they have those little like messages that you can kind of give somebody to take as a takeaway. But as also with illustrations, there's definitely other meanings you can take from them depending on what other cards people pull. So if you go back and watch the spa readings I did with Gerald, I think it would be about a month ago now, you'll see that when I pulled cards from this deck, they would complement the other cards that Deb and Gerald pulled. And I will be using them again on the weekend. On Sunday, I'm doing another round of spa readings with Gerald on his channel and with Tanis as well. So I'm going to be using this deck again if you want to be there. It's at 11 a.m., I believe. If you want to come, and I will be doing readings. The next one is I am a creative thinker and I find great solutions. This is one of my favorite ones too. It's almost like the Hanged Man, but it's a panda bear. So, changing which direction you're looking at something, looking at it upside down or right side up, maybe. Oh, thanks, Randy. Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing another cooking show. I'm going to be doing another cooking one in January 27th. So the second show into January, I'm going to do another cooking show. And I have actually a soup I'm going to make. That is one of my favorite go-tos, especially if you don't like eating salad and stuff like that. It's a really nice way to get your vegetables. It's one of my favorite soups. I've been eating it since I was a baby. So I thought I would introduce you guys to that soup. So you should tune in. It is a silly panda, isn't it? Oopsie, put it away. There you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you'll love the soup then. Well, it's gazpacho, which is just a cold tomato soup, but this one is a recipe I've, as I said, grown up with. So if you want to tune in, I'll post the recipe in the description, but we'll go through. It's super easy to make. You can do it all in a food processor or a blender. It'll be fun. Next one, which is one of the first cards I saw when they were advertising it. It says, I love myself just as I am. And it's a giraffe. And, giraffes are kind of weird looking animals. But they also have spots, and each of those spot patterns are individual. But yeah, I love myself just as I am. I am flexible and adaptable. So you can see the trees all curled up. It's being flexible and adaptable. Next one is my voice matters, my idea matters, my opinion matters. So I love this, that, it almost has like the magic coming out of her hands. So she's painting the world with her ideas and her opinions and her voice. And they're all sparkly, so that's all magic. Me too, Randy. Yeah, I love our uniqueness. If we were all the same, life would be boring. The next one is, I am grateful for all the wonderful things in my life, big and small. Elephant with the little bird sitting on his trunk. Next one after that is, I let my emotions come and go like waves in the ocean. So again, water and emotion. And they're riding the wave. They're surfing that wave of emotion. That's very true, Randy. Yeah. I'm trying to embody that concept more because I used to take a lot of things very personally. But yeah, I'm trying my best to be like, nope, what others think of me is none of my business. It's all on them. I have been riding the wave. Yes, exactly. Yeah, we're all on the roller coaster ride together, right? I always joke I have my hands up and I'm screaming, but I'm on the roller coaster. The next card after that is I release worries about the past and future. So she's releasing those butterflies. The next one after that is I ask for help when I need it. So you can see they're climbing a mountain. The other person's helping the other one. The next one after that, every new experience helps me grow and learn. So they're in a hot air balloon. So, maybe hot air balloon versus every new experience helps me grow and learn. Ascending. We're all ascending in our hot air balloons. Each of us has a hot air balloon and we're all ascending it together in a little group like that with the birds and the clouds and all of that. Next one after that is I am a curious explorer, eager to learn new things. So it's, I think, cranes, and it's a little paper airplane. So we're all in the back of that paper airplane going off to explore. Oh no, he almost died on a hot air balloon. It's one of those things that I will never do. I'm scared of heights. So I would never get in a hot air balloon, ever. I like the idea of it, and they're pretty to watch, but I would never get in one myself. No, thank you. Next one is I am open to new ideas and different ways of doing things. So there's penguins, and they're all sliding down the hill a different way. Some are feet first, some are head first. I think that's a good kind of example of how we're all dealing with life right now. We're all kind of sliding down that hill into the water. And we're all doing it in our own crazy way. The next one after that is I treat myself with kindness and care. I like the watermelon and the looking out to the ocean. Kind of makes you think of a smiley face, summer days, feeling good, not the cold and snow outside. Then the next one after that is I bring unique value into this world. So they're holding on to the star there. Maybe that's their feelings, their ideas, their values, and that star. And then this is the one from the front of the box. So it says, I care for myself and everyone around me. So it's a girl riding a whale. And again, we have those sparkles, we have those glimmers, as Gerald's been working on. We have those glimmers coming out of her hands. Ooh, yes, watermelon juice. I agree. This is another one of my favorite illustrations in this deck. It says, I pause and I think before I react. It's just that picture of the dew coming off the end of that grass and the world reflected in it. It's absolutely beautiful. This is actually, if I had to choose a favorite card, I think this one probably would be it. Whales are magical. I agree, Randy. I actually have a shirt that I got that has, I call them space whales. It's an illustration, and it's like all the galaxies and then two whales. I got it for when we went to Alaska. We went to Alaska on a cruise. I guess it would be 2 years ago now. I actually have a whale on my tree. Don't know if you can see it or not. But yeah, we actually got to see some whales while we were up in Alaska, and it was amazing. And the next card after that is every day I take care of my mind and body. So it looks like they're having like a little picnic, watching the sunset or the sunrise. But yeah, every day I take care of my mind and body. Next one after that, we get some dolphins now. It says, I am surrounded by friends who appreciate me for who I am. That's an important thing to remember, right? We want those friends that appreciate us for who we are. Next one after that is my mind is open and I am ready to learn new things. So all that knowledge, all that magic coming into that book. You met a dolphin. I actually got to meet one too. I was on a cruise down in Mexico, and one of the excursions we did was seeing dolphins, and that was really, really cool. It was actually like getting to be able to like get up close with a dolphin and touch them and hold them, which was, get to kind of pose for a picture. And of course, I'm a vet tech by training, so the big thing I was all excited about was that I could actually feel the dolphin's pulse while I was holding it. Oh, cool! In Freeport, nice. Dolphins are amazing creatures, that's for sure. The next one of the cards is I focus on my own my own progress and growth. So it's a train on a train track going through, I think they're probably clouds or something like that. But it's the whole, train, I think I can. But yeah, counting those miles and focusing on the progress and growth, not what was behind us. Next one is each day is an opportunity for a new adventure, and I'm ready to explore. There's a little Jeep all packed up and ready to go and explore the wild wilderness. You know you can. I know I can. I know you can. I know we can. This is another favorite of mine. My small act of kindness makes a big difference. So it's a whole bunch of umbrellas, but the one gold umbrella is lighting the way for all the others that are in that crowd. You can almost picture it pouring rain, but there's that one umbrella that's glowing and shining light everywhere. Looks like your car. That's hilarious. Next one, it says, I give myself time to grow at my own pace. So you can see it's a little seedling that's growing. There's a little ladybug for luck on there as well. But yeah, I grow myself time to grow at my own pace. So it's not worrying about all those other trees and bushes or grass around it. It's focusing on its own growth. Next one after that is I listen to my body. It helps me know when it is time to rest. So it's a koala. Koalas love to sleep, apparently. I think that's a fact that I remember. They have to digest a lot because they eat only eucalyptus leaves, right? So they have to just sleep and digest in order to get all the nutrients. So yeah, I listen to my body. It helps me know when it is time to rest. So be like a koala. Next one after that is a bee. It says, oopsie, this one's upside down. It says, with patience and effort, I can achieve anything I set my mind to. So that bee is going to turn that flower into honey. And the effort and patience to make the honey is going to pay off. It'll be very sweet. Self-care is critical, Randy. I agree with that. Oh gosh, me too. I think I'm just permanently tired at this point, so I just keep kind of pushing through. But yeah, gonna try and work in the new year. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, is working on that self-care piece. That's for sure. Next one is I'm creative and I express myself in many ways. So it's kind of cool. It looks like a ship, but it's actually like a palette, a painter's palette that he's kind of sailing on. I think that's kind of cool. Next one is I share my light with others. So there's fireflies. So there's fireflies in a little jar, and they're all glowing together because as we glow together, we can be much brighter than one little firefly on its own. Next one here is I treat others the way I want to be treated, with love and respect. So it's that same person rowing the boat. They found a lily pad, so they're looking at the lily pad there. Next one after that is I speak up for myself and my needs. So again, speaking your truth, you can see that magic or those words going out. Because what are our words? We spell words. Words are spells. So that's why we need to watch how we speak about ourselves, how we speak about others, because we can speak stuff into existence, right? We can manifest things by just speaking them. So yeah, that's a good one to remember. Speak up for yourself and your needs, but that your voice is also a form of magic. The next one is I'm unique and extraordinary, just as I am. Look at that. It's a multicolored zebra. That would be a very interesting thing to see in real life in the wild, a multicolored zebra. I feel like this multicolored zebra is in the same world as that multicolored tree, Randy. I feel like you need to put a multicolored zebra in your world that you're building. Get me some multicolored zebras. And then the next one is I welcome all of my feelings, knowing that they are a part of who I am. And there's a turtle there. Again, feelings, emotion, water, just like in the tarot. And then the next one after that says, my heart is filled with kindness for all the beings on this planet. So there's a girl in a ship and then some orcas underneath. Ooh, that sounds perfect, Randy. I'll come visit. I love the water. You can't keep me away from the ocean. Next one is I am a loving friend who listens and cares. So it's a little hedgehog with a little dandelion, blowing those dandelions and making wishes. This is another one I love. It says, when I want to feel calm, I imagine blowing out a candle. So if I got this in a reading for somebody, for example, I'd say maybe they need to take time to breathe. Take time to sit back and relax. Or maybe release some emotions that they've been holding towards themselves, towards somebody else. But yeah, when I want to feel calm, I imagine blowing out a candle. Yeah, we are more connected than most people think. I agree. I agree completely. Yeah, and who doesn't love a hedgehog, right? They're also a really good chocolate. Apparently there's I've had a couple before, but there's hedgehogs, which are a type of chocolate. So hedgehog chocolate, cute hedgehogs on cards. Why not? And then the next one after that is just like a tree, I have strong roots to withstand any challenge. We heard people talk about deep roots, especially in the spiritual community. We need to have deep roots. And also those roots are how we can communicate with others too, right? Trees communicate through their roots, as do mushrooms. You can see there's mushrooms there too. They can communicate with other trees, other plants through their roots. Not a fan of chocolate. That's okay. There's tons of other candy out there, not just chocolate. The next one after that is when I feel anxious, I take a deep breath and imagine my worries floating away. So it's once again, it's one of those dandelion wisps. But you can see the worries are blowing away on the wind there. Spent a lot of time grounding today. That's good. I didn't have the opportunity. I was working all day, but I actually started doing breathing exercises right before bed. So I've been doing what they call square breathing. So inhaling, holding for 3, and then exhaling. And I've been doing that, was it 60 times? So I actually have been using a rosary just because I had one handy. I have a rosary that's a wooden rosary with very large beads, so it's not like a tiny one. It's a fairly large one. But I've been using it to count the breaths. So I do that square breathing 59 times. And then the last one, the cross, where the cross is, I actually do an affirmation for myself. So I do I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise, I'm love, I'm me. And I do that right before bed. Hi, Amanda Carroll. We had a little bit of a change of topic tonight. I'm just doing a deck review. So if you have some time, watch back. We're almost towards the end here. I might actually do some readings for you guys if you want to hang around and want a reading with the deck. I'd be happy to do that for you while you're here. Ooh, visualizations. Yeah, I've been trying to get better at doing my visualizations. I can do them pretty well when somebody's bleeding, but to just sit and do visualizations, I do struggle. So the last couple of cards here. So I celebrate my progress no matter how small. Here's what I love how it's all the different colored rocks all in a spiral. I take care of my body to feel strong and healthy. Look at all those fruits. Oh, now I'm hungry. All those yummy, yummy fruits. And then the last card here, it says, I focus on one step at a time. So there's a little inchworm there, inching along the twig or the branch. So it says, I focus on one step at a time. So yeah, so that's the deck. Did any of you guys want a reading? Just say me. If you want me to do a reading for you with the deck, I'd be very happy to. Or we can look at one of my other decks too. You please? All right. It might just even be a short show tonight. I don't have to do a full hour, right? So yeah, Randy, let's see here. Can we have some cards for Randy? I'm going to probably do 3-card pull. See how that goes. So Randy, please, and thank you. That one right away. So yeah, if you guys want a card reading, if you're watching back later, I'm doing readings on Sunday on Gerald's channel. I'll be using this deck. That'll be at 11 a.m. on Sunday. We're going to be doing the reading where it's the 3 different people and we all change positions and stuff like that. Amanda, I'll put you on the list. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. I'll definitely have to do a reading for you then. All right, Randy, the ones that popped out for you. So as we were talking earlier, I treat myself with kindness and care. So you got the watermelon card. So maybe get some watermelon juice or get some watermelon and snack on some watermelon. Treat yourself. But it says, I treat myself with kindness and care. The next one is, I bring unique value into this world. That I would completely agree with. I mean, I've only, had the chance or opportunity to talk to you a couple of times on here, Andy, but I definitely think you bring unique value into the world. And then the last one is, I focus on what I can control and let go of the rest. So yeah, if there's any worries that you're focusing on right now, the 12/12 portal is coming up at the end of the week. That's a great time to bring in new energy and release the old energy. And I think actually the full moon's on the 15th. So yeah, so on the 12th, on the 12/12, bring in the new stuff. And on the 15th, the full moon, focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. But yeah, that's your reading. All right, Amanda, your turn. And we have a reading for Amanda. Her birthday is tomorrow. Okay, we're not going to choose all the cards, guys. Me and my butterfingers. All right. Where are we? Where is your post there, Amanda? Here we go. Oh, my earrings? Thanks. Yeah, they're like holographic or whatever. Here, I'll take them off so you can see them a bit better. They're I actually have to be careful when I wear these in the car because they shimmer or they glitter, and they'll actually, in certain light, especially in the sunshine, you know how like sun catchers will like send sparkles or like little dots everywhere with the light. It'll do that while I'm driving, and I'm like, where are those dots coming from in my car? And it's because of my earrings. So I always have to remember I'm wearing those earrings and to not get distracted while I'm driving. All right. So Amanda, can we have some cards for Amanda, please? Amanda for her birthday tomorrow. I am butterfingers tonight, guys. Sorry. Okay, that one. Okay, that one flipped. That one was a jumper for sure. Oh, Randy, I'm such a squirrel for stuff. It's like shiny squirrel. Sparkles. And that one. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. 61 years young. It's the age you act, right? What is it? Dyslexic 16, right? I always say it's the age you act, not the age you are. That's my go-to. All right. So, Amanda, with your fairy, these are the cards I got for you. So the first one says, I am creative and I express myself in many ways. So I think that's you floating on that painter's palette, floating off on an adventure. So with your birthday tomorrow, maybe find a way of, tapping into that creativity. I don't know if you have any plans, but, do a paint night, or I don't know if you like knit or crochet, but, maybe take some time and do that. Or just find a way of having some fun and being creative with friends if you're hanging out with friends or family. The next one after that is I focus on one step at a time. So this, the journey is a long one. So just take one step at a time, enjoy that journey, take in the surroundings, take in the flowers, appreciate the little things. I think that's a good idea, especially with a birthday. Focus on one step at a time, appreciate those little moments. And I love this last one for you for your birthday. It says, my world is filled with love. And I think that's absolutely perfect, Amanda, for your birthday. I hope you get lots of love on your birthday, because it's well deserved. It's well deserved. Yeah, happy birthday. All right. Oh, that's awesome. You're going to be with your daughter. That'll be nice. I'm glad you're not having your birthday alone. You're very welcome. I think I'm going to do a 3-card reading for the collective. So anybody watching back, these cards will be for you. I said being Butterfingers tonight with all my cards. Hopefully this doesn't happen on Sunday. Don't need to be Butterfingers on a Sunday. All right. Collective cards, please. Can I have 3 cards? One. That's very true, Randy. Yeah. We are never alone. We have all our guides and everything with us at all times. One and one more, please and thank you. All right. So the ones for the collective are, mistakes are my stepping stone to learning and growth. So just remembering that we are human, we make mistakes, but much like, I like the acronym FAIL, it's first attempt in learning. That's what mistakes are. It's our first attempt in learning. If we were all perfect all the time, we wouldn't learn anything. So yeah, just remember that as you're going about your day. The next one is, it is my body and I choose what makes me feel safe. So yes, we need to get out there. We need to, go about our day. We need to maybe be a little bit adventurous. But at the same time, we need to listen to our bodies and choose what makes us feel safe, especially in this time now where there's so much going on in the world, so much energy coming at us. Really listen into your body and do that self-care. Be a lion. And the last card is, every day I focus on doing my best. I know my best can look different every day. And this is a really good reminder right now, again, that energy is coming in. We can be exhausted. I know I kind of push myself with work. Speaking from personal experience, I push myself at work, and that just comes from, past work, PTSD, stuff like that. But I need to remember that my 100, my 70% can be somebody else's 100%. So sometimes if I can't give my all that day, that is my 100% that day. That 70% is my 100. So just to really realize that, and just taking a step back, you got it exactly, Randy. Yes, old programming. You got it. So yeah, just remember that every day you focus. All you can do is focus on doing your best, and that's your best, not anybody else's best. And we're all rowing our boats. Don't compare anybody else's boat other than your boat. You're on your own journey. Exactly. There you go. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it was not what was planned for tonight. We were planning on talking with Dali, with Wolf Girl Oracle. I know she was busy this week though. So hopefully in the new year, she'll be able to come back on and we'll actually talk about the Norse Pantheon, because I was actually really excited to talk to her about it. So yeah, so we'll do that. So the next show is on the 23rd. So yeah, the 23rd is the last show of the year. We're going to be talking about Yule, and I have a couple of special guests. It's going to be at 4 p.m. on that day. So it's going to be earlier than 8 p.m. So it's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern on the 23rd. And yeah, we're going to talk about Yule. I have a couple of special guests that you guys will want to be around for and check out. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You just got to show up and be here. But we're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, I think. And I hope you can be here. And then in the new year, I have a couple of shows, I think, scheduled up till the end of February. So as Randy and I were talking about earlier, I'm going to be doing another cooking episode where you guys are going to hang out with me in the kitchen. That's on the 27th of January, I believe. There is one show before that, and I'm trying to remember what the topic is right now. I can't remember off the top of my head, of course. Actually, if you guys want to hang on for 2 seconds, I can pull it up and let you know. Right before Valentine's, I'm going to do affirmation reading. So I'm going to use the affirmation deck and a self-care deck and stuff. And we're going to do some self-love and self-care right before Valentine's Day, which will be great as well. But here, let me pull up my lives here and see what the plans are. What was I planning? Yeah, a kitchen. Oh, yes, that's what it is. How could I forget? So the first show in January is going to be on the 13th. And it's going to be really exciting, guys. I am launching my business. I have a side business that I'm starting. So I've registered the name. I have everything set up to get going in January, but I'm actually starting my own energy healing business. It's called Spirit Rise. And the catchphrase is "Let your spirit shine." I like that. But yeah, so I'm actually going to basically walk you guys through the process of how I came to set up that business, all that's going to be involved. I have a website, so I'll show you guys the website. And then as well as part of that, because it's an energy healing business, I'm actually going to we're going to do a collective Reiki healing. So I'm going to get you guys involved, and we're going to basically open up a circle, and we're all going to participate in a Reiki healing with each other. So I hope you guys can be there. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. So of course, the business is based here in Canada, based here in Ottawa. So I will be doing in-person sessions here in Ottawa, but saying that, I'm also going to be offering sessions over Zoom or over the computer. So if any of you guys are interested when the time comes, I'm going to have all the different rates posted. It depends on the length of time for the session. But I'm more than happy to treat you all guys all virtually if you need it. Yes, exactly. Yes. That's exactly what I want to do. So I actually, we did it with a class where we were all distant. So we were all over Zoom or StreamYard like I am now. And we were all distant. And we all opened circle. And basically, I'll show you guys when we do the business launch in January. But I'll walk you guys through the whole process. But anyway, so we basically got all set up. And you could feel the energy flowing. Even though we were all distanced, we could feel the energy flowing between us. It was the coolest thing, and I'm hoping that I can help you guys experience that yourselves, because it just blows your mind that this energy stuff, it's real, and even though we're distant, we can still reach each other. We can still send that energy to each other. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm hoping you guys can be there for that, because I love the more people there, the better. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. And if I don't talk to you before the end of the year, happy holidays, whichever holiday you celebrate. And I will either see you in 2 weeks' time on the 23rd, or I'll see you in the new year. I hope you guys all have an absolutely great evening. Bye.